Hi, I'm Dylan with Vmake and welcome back to a brand new video on our channel. Today I'm going to be running a direct comparison between the likes of Canva and Vmake because as a content creator recently I have switched over to utilizing Vmake full time and I've had many questions asking me why. I prioritize simplicity, reliability and performance, and today we're going to be running a direct comparison. So if you're looking for a new editor, then this video is for you. Vmake is built around short form and UGC content and workflows, focusing on speed, simplicity, and consistency. It's great for TikToks, Reels, Shorts, and product style videos. That is the focus. Both Canva on the right and Vmake on the left have amazing templates, but the clarity in how to go about utilizing those is much greater on Vmake in my opinion. I know exactly what I need to do next, whereas on Canva, I can get lost in the other templates and design tools they have for outside of video editing. When it comes to creating a video as well, on Vmake, I simply select Create Talking Video in the top left-hand side, whereas on Canva, I have to select Create Video, then I have to select one of the templates in terms of resolution format from the wide list, ignoring ultimately the template it suggests me once again. Then I have to select the added media I would like. Vmake, I simply select that button, select my clips, and then I am in to the timeline. It offers an approach where workflow starts from the content itself. All of the essential tools are at the bottom of both of these editors, but to trim the clips, for example, you highlight the clip by tapping it, and then you can select and drag and drop the edges. The next part is where it gets interesting. To crop a video on Vmake, I simply tap the video and I drag and drop the screen at the very top. It is absolutely efficient, quick, and perfect. On Canva, however, if I try and do the same thing, it just zooms into the clip and changes the viewing ratio. What I have to do there is tap the clip, tap and scroll down to find crop, then I select crop, and then I'm able to crop the image. What I find is that Vmake is so good in this regard and easy to use. Vmake places emphasis on core editing stability, and the export with synced audio is completely reliable every single time. It offers a very predictable editing experience where core functionality is at the heart. Also, Vmake automatically adds captions with colors to your video straight away, allowing it to be more engaging, whereas on Canva, this process requires more manual work. When it comes to creating highly complex projects, Vmake's smooth interface can handle it and timeline can make things easy to work with. For example, the music. I can add that to my timeline and then I can continuously add other files and projects, such as adding a voiceover. There are also so many simultaneous effects I can play around with, whether it be transitions or, for example, adjusting the voice style. Vmake is packed with AI tools that don't overwhelm your editing experience. If I want to add some B-roll or an overlay clip, I simply select Add Media below my initial clips, and then I find the clip I would like to use and add it to my timeline. The most impressive thing for me here is how smooth and consistent the editing experience is with multiple layers all at once. It's literally like being on a computer from my phone. I can see the entire timeline, things don't get complicated, and I can still go on to do more. When you're creating content consistently for your brand or business, this makes a huge difference having the right editor. And other editors like Canva to compare, while it is easy to add music like on Vmake, it is exceptionally hard to create multi-layered projects. And what I mean by this is the first 3 layers are easy: audio, visuals, and a text top line, but anything surpassed that is really hard to make. So in Vmake, it is a super easy workflow with multiple layers. Other editors, they just don't have that clarity. That is exactly why I have switched over to doing all of my content editing in Vmake. There are many great tools out there and Canva is a great tool, but for me personally, I find Vmake the better way to go in terms of efficiency, reliability, having the tools that I need exactly there. So if you would like to join me and try out Vmake for your next project, don't forget to click the link down below in the description. And when you're creating your project, measure how long it takes for you to go from an idea to full execution. If the process feels smoother and quicker, then Vmake may indeed be the right choice for you going forward. But as always, no pressure whatsoever. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Leave a like, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you again in the next one.